Borno State over the years has been setting the pace when it comes to the creation of opportunities for women. Under the administration of Governor Babagana Zulum, women have remained in the spotlight with arrays of initiatives designed to improve the standard of living of vulnerable women and children, especially victims of insurgency. Welcome to Borno Restoration. I'm Jessie Tafida. But first, let's bring you up to speed with Borno Today. The Northeast region, once a peaceful territory, with more than 50% of its population making a living from farming, fishing and livestock production, has been a hub of insurgency for over a decade. Many people in the region have lost their livelihoods following incessant attacks by Boko Haram terrorists. The situation has caused numerous hazards on the climate as fishing and farming activities, which help protect the climate, have dwindled considerably. Today, a tree planting campaign is being carried out by Christian Aid with support from the World Food Programme to cushion the effects of desertification. The campaign kick-started with a message on the importance of tree planting.
To tackle this climate change, we need to intervene immediately as a humanitarian in Maiduguri. So that's why we are planting trees here. And this intervention is not only planting trees, it has its own effect on the livelihood of the community. Plant trees, care trees, save environment.
It's very important, especially for this Northeast. We've experienced a lot of environmental challenges such as high increase in temperature, desertification, flooding, and a whole lot. And it has added to the trauma or issues of these states because already we have degraded lands.
But of what importance is this project to the state government?
Trees are part of human life. Where there are no trees, there will be no human beings.
Without trees, that's why we are now having the menace of desertification all over. Very, very commendable, which everybody must emulate. So it's very important that all of us, we should take this matter seriously, try to plant as many trees as possible.
TVC News also partook in the tree planting exercise to save the environment. About 100,000 seedlings have been distributed to communities around the state capital. Tree planting, according to experts, is critical in fighting global warming due to its ability to absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen into the atmosphere. A 2016 assessment report co-authored by the World Bank, the EU, United Nations and the Nigerian government identifies Burma as most badly affected by Boko Haram's destructions and displacement. This is why the state government is giving its special attention in the areas of reconstruction and humanitarian aid. The state governor Babagana Zulum flagged off distribution of this large cache of humanitarian items in front of the Shehu of Burma's palace amidst the gathering of thousands of beneficiaries. More than 60,000 male residents each received 2 bags of rice and maize, while 30,000 female residents each received a wrapper and 5,000 naira cash.
In the year 2016, nobody was in Burma. Nobody. Government of Borno State, during my predecessor, has rebuilt close to about 13,000 homes. The difference is very clear, and then again we want to express our appreciation to the federal government.
Governor Zulum was directly involved in coordinating the aid distribution to ensure substantial reach and transparency.
On behalf of the governor and people of Borno State, I wish to express my profound appreciation to the federal government and the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, as well as the Nigerian Customs Service for their continued support.
Beneficiaries are happy with this gesture. She says, "We are happy to be back to our town after spending 7 years in IDP camp. We sincerely appreciate the support by Governor Zulum. because it will go a long way in alleviating what we suffered. Elsewhere, the governor also approved cash and food support to numerous groups, including volunteers, elders, and different levels of traditional rulers who helped in intelligence gathering. Governor Zulum is optimistic the items distributed will enhance access to livelihoods as residents gradually return to farming and other businesses which are hitherto hampered by violent activities of insurgents. Addressing the plight of vulnerable women and the girl child in Borno State has been central to the development agenda of Professor Babagana Zulum. In the last 2 years, women have been provided with enormous support, especially in areas of education, job creation, economic empowerment, and resettlement. Let's take this report.
Some of them are widows, some are vulnerable. Though there are some girls, they are learning how to sew their clothes. With the end of the training, the military will empower them so to stand on their own, and they are supporting their families. They will come around 9 and they will close by 3 o'clock. Yes. from Monday to Friday. Yes, there are a lot of women. There are about 300 or 200. We have it, but they will come. We divided them into class. You know, we have first batch, second batch, third batch, like that. In the first batch, we have about 20 to 30 women. We'll train them for 3 months. Then after that, we'll call another batch to train. These skills, it can help them to, yes, their families. We have different type of skills. We have another class for throw pillow and bed sheets. Even now we are planning for our another skill for saloon class. We have a saloon class too. Yes, and also we have a catering class. Yes, for cooking food, snacks. Yes.
Aisha Ali is a trainer at the center. She has been helping the government to train vulnerable women and girls in tailoring for more than 10 years. Aisha is excited to be part of the success stories of hundreds of women passing through this training facility.
I have been training people on part-time basis since 2007. I have trained about 3,000 women. I have a list of those I have trained. Some are married, while some are widows. They are enjoying the training. I have also derived a lot of benefits from the training. People should not joke with the workshop. I want to encourage women to be part of the training. After the training, some of them do get employment outside. Some remain here to work with us.
Other notable projects by the Zulum administration include renovation and modeling of the visually impaired workshop at Badum, Maiduguri, which has brought a new lease of life for such group of people. Renovation and remodeling of the Family Support Nursery and Primary School Maiduguri has also been completed. The school has been providing education for children who lost their parent due to the insurgency. Another project is the construction of additional hostels at the Fatima Sharif Orphanage for the comfort of the orphans. In continuation of its successful and sustainable livelihood for women and girls, the Borno State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund (UNFPA), constructed a befitting livelihood center which comprises skill acquisition departments. Here, women and girls are trained in various skills as well as serving as a shelter for survivors of gender-based violence. The center has become a point of reference for women empowerment and resilience for the teeming females in the state. The plight of the vulnerable is also central to the administration of Professor Babagana Zulum, with numerous projects designed to uplift their standards of living, especially women and children, as well as victims of insurgency. It's no doubt that the Borno State government has been investing massively in economic empowerment, touching the lives of vulnerable women and children in the society. Join me as I engage the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Zue Regambo, on some of the activities of the ministry. Welcome.
the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Zoe Regombo.
And that's our package on this edition of Borno Restoration. Thanks for being part of it. I'm Jessie Tafida. See you next time. Bye for now.